365 Days of Horsemanship, day 249. I can't believe I'm literally going to Elsa's like the day after tomorrow. And it's going to be pretty much exactly in line with day 250, which feels pretty cool. I like those little coincidences in life. I don't know, it makes us all feel a bit, you know, I guess humans like patterns, right? So yeah, so it's nice. I've had a nice little session today. I've actually had a day off today, and I could have come up in the light, which would have been really nice. But it's also my last day off with my fiance, and I also need to finish my packing. And then, of course, as there always is with traveling, there's always like some little drama to resolve, which there was with the baggage limits and everything. So my day just kind of got eaten up with that. And I was thinking to myself around lunchtime what I would do, like if I would come to see the horses first and finish all that stuff afterwards. But I really just knew that the impending pressure of not knowing how long that was all going to take me was really weighing on my mind, and I just knew that I would have been in a much better place if I could just basically get everything done before I came here, which I definitely think was a good thing. I definitely felt much more clear-headed when I came, and that was really nice. I had a lovely session with Mia. Yeah, she was really relaxed. They were all eating hay again, and basically was able to spend some time being just in different places of flow. There was lots of focus changes happening. She's looking up from the hay, she's back down at the hay, she's looking over here at the environment, she's looking at the herd. It was lovely, it was so nice, and I was just like really happy just vibing with that. When things were sticking a little bit too long, twice I was able to come and offer my hand, and she did nose to hand touch, and then I went back to the flow. So it was just really like awesome session, and I was getting like very aware that I needed to kind of like, you know, leave before things got a bit worse again. One of the other horses came a bit closer, and so I was able to come around, and I had a lovely sort of like nose to nose with him, and then he went off really nicely, and that was really nice. Just really nice energy in that herd today. Just everyone just felt really just calm and contented, and I felt really just welcome in there, and like I hadn't really upset the balance too much, which was really nice. Yeah. Ended on a nice moment of Mia. I could see she was thinking about me. She'd sort of like, she had one eye on me, she was eating some hay, and there was a lot of blinking going on. And just as I felt that moment finish, I decided that's when I would leave, because I felt like there was really some thought going on, and I felt like it was a good thought, and whatever it was, I wanted to finish there. So yeah, went up to Lawrence. I definitely was clumsy on my approach to his herd, and I think I would do well to be more respectful of the other horses in there, because even though they don't demand that in the way that some of the horses in Mia's herd do, actually I think that would be really beneficial for everybody. There's one in particular who is very easily spooked and very easily driven away, both by other humans and other horses. And then there's another one as well who's a little bit more sketchy with humans. And so yeah, as I approached, I definitely upset the balance of what was going on, and some of the horses felt like they needed to move because I'd kind of walked pretty much directly through them, which actually in retrospect probably wasn't that sympathetic to the naps that they were all having, and I actually could have approached that better. So that's definitely a learning point from today. And oh my god, it's honestly so good to be able to notice something like that, think about it, reflect on it, and make the change in my own mind without any like negative, like I don't feel the need to tell myself off about it. Like in a sense, I'm almost happy. I'm like, oh, I learned a really good thing. I'm going to really try not to do that now that I've noticed that I did it, right? And I always feel really happy that I've noticed, because it means that I can stop doing it now, or at least try to, which is a really nice mindset change. Like, honestly, you guys, you just got to get on board with yourself. Like stop beating yourself up. It serves no purpose. As soon as you start really being open to self-criticism, like you'll just feel so much better, and you'll make the changes so much quicker as well. So managed to approach Lawrence, did a lot of resting today, which did feel quite nice. Yeah, I mean, I just feel really grateful for his presence in my life. Really, it was just lovely to hang out with him. I was able to use touching the halter at one point. He definitely is, he's quite dominant with a couple of the other horses. And so when that happens, I'm still being sure to, is like, as soon as I see the ears go, then I'm sort of like starting my walking. And I think I am doing quite a good job of being consistent in that and showing him that his ears going back will cause me to leave, which is good. That's a thing that I'm happy to be consistently training. And I came back around, I went to go check out some of the other horses, came back around, and I couldn't find a spot that was comfortable for him. So instead I offered him the halter, and he did nose touch to the halter. And so then I was able to stand next to his shoulder and just be in flow with him. And after a few seconds, he did a little bit of a lick and chew and started walking away, and I started walking away, and that's where I left it. So again, a really nice end to the session. Yeah, I just feel really solid, really consistent at the moment. I kind of feel like the world is my oyster a bit. It's like the best place ever to be in prior to going to Elsa's, which is really cool. So yeah, it's going to be very cool. So yeah.